Have you ever met someone who seems untouchable by stress, who never seems rattled no matter what chaos surrounds them? You might even feel a little frustrated or curious. How can they remain so calm when everyone else is panicking? What if that calm isn't just luck or personality, but the result of deep psychological patterns that shape how they process life? The truth is, people who are always calm are not just lucky or naturally chilled. Their mind, their nervous system, and their experiences have trained them to approach the world differently, and understanding this can transform the way you see yourself and others. Before we go deeper, if you've ever admired someone else's calm energy or wondered how to cultivate it in your own life, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Mind Pattrens. It helps us grow and allows us to continue exploring the hidden psychology behind human behavior, thought, and emotion. People who stay calm in high-pressure situations often process emotions differently. While most of us react instantly to stress, heart racing, thought spinning, body tensing, individuals take a moment to observe, to notice what is happening internally, and to respond intentionally rather than impulsively. Their nervous system has learned that reaction does not always equal solution, and this awareness is often invisible but incredibly powerful. Many of these individuals grew up in environments where observing before reacting was necessary. Perhaps they experienced instability, uncertainty, or chaos as children, and over time, learned that staying centered kept them safe. This early conditioning doesn't make them cold. It makes them deliberate, measured, and grounded in ways that appear effortless to others. Another key trait is emotional regulation. People who are always calm do not ignore or suppress feelings. They feel deeply, but they have learned to manage those feelings internally. Anxiety, anger, frustration, and sadness are acknowledged, processed, and then released, rather than allowed to dictate behavior. This requires self-awareness and practice over time, not just natural temperament. Calm individuals often think strategically under pressure. While others are reacting, they are analyzing, predicting outcomes, and considering options. This mental space allows them to make better decisions and to avoid being swept away by the emotional tides that overwhelm many people. At Mind Pattrens, we observe that this is one of the main psychological reasons why calm people often succeed in high-stakes situations. They are thinking 3 steps ahead, while everyone else is caught in the moment. Interestingly, people who maintain calm are usually highly resilient. Their ability to stay steady doesn't mean life doesn't affect them. It means they have internal coping strategies that allow them to absorb challenges without collapsing. These strategies might include internal dialogue, mindfulness, breathing techniques, or simply a habitual focus on what they can control rather than what they cannot. Another factor is perspective. Calm people often have a broader view of life. They understand that crises are temporary, that emotions are fleeting, and that most situations are less permanent than they initially feel. This doesn't make them indifferent, it makes them grounded. They can separate the signal from the noise, the problem from the panic. These individuals are also highly They understand their triggers and patterns, which allows them to catch emotional escalation before it becomes visible. Instead of blaming circumstances or others, they focus on regulating themselves. This inner mastery is a hallmark of mental strength, and it often inspires trust in others who instinctively rely on their stability. Some people confuse constant calmness with lack of emotion or apathy. This is far from the truth. Calm people often experience emotions just as deeply, sometimes even more than the average person. The difference is that they do not let emotions dictate action. They can grieve, feel joy, and experience frustration fully, yet remain composed externally and internally. Calmness is also linked to confidence. People who maintain composure often trust themselves and their judgment. They understand that they have handled challenges before and can do so again. This confidence allows them to navigate uncertainty without spiraling into fear or doubt. It's important to note that being calm does not mean avoiding confrontation or stress. Calm individuals often face difficulties head-on. They just do so with clarity rather than chaos. They don't waste energy on worry, panic, or reactive anger. Instead, they channel energy into problem-solving and constructive action. Socially calm individuals have a stabilizing effect on others. Their presence can reduce tension, encourage rational thinking, and provide reassurance in moments of crisis. This is why leaders, mentors, and people others gravitate toward often exhibit this quiet composure. It's psychologically contagious. Interestingly, many calm people cultivate their composure intentionally. Practices like meditation, journaling, mindful reflection, and conscious breathing train the nervous system to respond rather than react. They create habits that anchor them in the present, prevent overwhelm, and allow for thoughtful decision-making. This is why calmness is rarely accidental. It is practiced and reinforced over time. If you've ever wondered why some people can stay composed no matter what, consider this. Calmness is a combination of self-awareness, emotional regulation, perspective, resilience, and practiced mindfulness. It's a skill as much as it is a trait, and understanding it can change how you approach your own life. As we move toward the end, reflect on your own patterns. Do you react immediately under pressure, or do you pause to observe and respond? Could practicing calmness intentionally create space for better decisions, stronger relationships, and clearer thinking? I'd love to hear from you. Do you know someone who seems perpetually calm? Or are you someone who wishes to cultivate that energy in your own life? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights might help someone else understand the psychology of calm for the first time. And if this video resonated with you, please share it with someone who might benefit from seeing calm as a powerful psychological trait, rather than a passive characteristic. Sometimes, one perspective shift is all it takes to change how we approach stress and life itself. Thank you for spending this time with Mind Pattrens, where we explored the hidden psychology behind thought patterns, emotional regulation, and the quiet power that comes from mastering the mind, even in the midst of chaos.